Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel and welcome to this video. This is John from Programming Knowledge, and this is the second part of our PWA video tutorial series. And from the previous tutorial, I have discussed the content of our starter files, which contains the CSS image files, which contains also the icons, and we also have the JS directory that also holds the common.js and materialize.mean.js. And also we discuss also the pages or the content of our pages directory, and now it has the about.html, and also we added few elements here in our index.html. And if we try to preview this on the browser, we can see this particular output. And of course, from the previous tutorial, you already saw that if we click on this, then you will get this particular sidebar menu. And also if we click on the plus button, then we could see the new contact form. Now in this video guys, we're gonna be adding a new feature to our PWA app. Basically we will start adding the PWA support for our project, and this is a contact organizer project, meaning we could add contacts to this, view contacts that has been added, and also we could delete the contacts. And basically we want this particular app to be supported, or it should work offline, and it should also persist data. Say for example, if you're offline and you have added a new contact, then whenever you go online, then the offline data should be also uploaded to Firebase database. So for now, let's just add first a dummy data for our app, and as you can see now, the app is empty right here. We don't have contacts. So what we will do is to add dummy data first. So let's open up our index.html, and then inside the contacts container, here contacts div, we're gonna add a dummy data first. So let's just add a div element, and then let's add a class to this. So let's make it a gray text, and we will darken the text by 1. And let's add another class, pk contact, and also we're gonna add contact image. So here we're gonna add the contact image, so class and then contact image. And again guys, as I've said from the previous tutorial, all these classes, so for example the custom classes that we have used here, are present here in our styles.css. So for example, contact dash image, and for now it has this with 60 pixels. And of course, by the way, if you want to get the starter files of our PWA app or project, then you can follow the link that is on the description box below. So it is a GitHub link where you can download the starter files for this particular video tutorial. Now let's continue with our index.html. So inside the contact image div, let's add the actual image. So that will be img tag, and then the source will be coming from our image directory, and then pk contacts.png. And then let's just add an alternative text. So let's just say here contact thumbnail. So after this particular div, we're gonna add another div for the details of our contact. So meaning this particular div will contain the name of our contact and also the numbers or the contact numbers for this particular contact. So contact details, it will have another div and it should hold the name. So for example, the name John Doe, and let's just add another div for the contact number. So let's just add 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and in here we're gonna add a class to this class, and then contact, I'm using contact title to this title, and for the numbers then we're gonna use contact and then numbers. There you go. And of course another div is for the options. So as you can see from the previous tutorial, we have an option to delete or to call the contact. So that's what we're trying to do here. So div class and then contact options, and in here we're gonna add the material icon. So class and then material icons, and then let's just add the call icon, so it represents the telephone or the call icon. So and then let's just duplicate this and call this delete outline, so it will display the delete icon, which is a trash can or trash bin. Okay, so material icons and call and delete underscore outline. So let's just save this and go back to our browser, and as you can see here, we do have a first contact dummy data that we have here. So of course we can duplicate this. So for example, we want to duplicate this. Okay, so all we have to do is copy all the elements that we have here and then paste it here, and let's just change the name into Dominic Wilkins or something, and the same number. So save, and we should be getting two contacts right here with all the information, the image thumbnail, the name, the contact number, the same thing with the other record, and it also has the delete icons and of course the call icon. So maybe later on we will add a feature to this. So for example, if you click on this call icon, so you should be able to contact or manage to call the contact. So by just using the numbers indicated right here, so you should be able to call the contact and make sure to use a correct number or contact numbers. There you go. So the next step will be to add a functionality to this, or PWA functionality to this. And the first step for adding a PWA support is to add a manifest file for this particular project. So it will serve as a manifest, and it will provide about information about the web application, and typically it is on JSON text file format. So it is necessary for the web app to be downloaded and be presented to the user similarly to a native application. So this particular web manifest file will serve as the like an information for the app, and it will help us to make the app be installable to the device or whatever the user is using. So it could also include the name of the app, the author, the icon, the version, description, and a list of all necessary resources on among other things that can be included inside the manifest file. So if you want to add a manifest file to your project, all you have to do is create a manifest file right here inside the root directory of your project. So what you could do is right click here and then new file, and what you could do here is type in the manifest.json or JSON. So in here it will accept values or key value pairs, and each of the key value pair signifies a unique information about our application. So I've said that it could contain the name of the app, the short name of the app, the URL, the background color, the icons, and more. So basically it is a JSON format. So all you have to do is add in curly braces right here, and you have to specify the name. For example, so I'll just name the app for now as PK Contact or Programming Knowledge Contact, and the short name will be short underscore name, and then I'll just use the same PK Contact as the short name. And we could also set the start URL. So for example, we want to use the index.html as our starting file for this. We could also try to change the display, for example standalone. There you go. It means that we can install the app and it will serve us, or it will behave as an independent app. You could also set here for example minimal UI browser if you don't want to install the application or let the user to install the application. So you can specify browser right here as the value instead of standalone. So the next value will be background color. So it will represent, of course, the background color of your app. And for now, I'm just gonna use this particular value. So for the B6AC, but you could always choose your own color. But in my case, I just want to use this particular color right here. So another one for the theme color, I'll just add 0069 and 5C. And we could also set the orientation of our app, and I want this app to be portrait primary. Okay. And of course, if you want to know more about the key value pairs that you could add here, you could check the official developer page of PWA. You can check that. I think I'm gonna add also the link in the description box below. You could just follow that link, so you could know the other values that you could add for your application. And of course, right here we can set the icons for our app. And of course, this particular icons key, it has like an array of elements, and it could also have different values and different sizes, and we will do that in the next tutorial. So we will be setting the icon sizes, and also we will try to evaluate the state of our PWA application, and let us see if our project will pass the PWA checklist. So that's all there is to it in this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.